There comes a point in your life where you realize the world didn't just teach you how to be strong, it taught you how to be hard. Hard on yourself, hard on your emotions, hard on your needs, hard on anything that looked like softness. And the wild part is, we didn't question it. We thought it was normal. We thought it was maturity, thought it was survival. But somewhere along the way, we confused strength with shutting down and softness with weakness. So today we're undoing that. A lot of us grew up in environments where softness wasn't safe. You couldn't cry, you couldn't ask for help, you couldn't show fear. You couldn't even admit when you were overwhelmed because the moment you did, somebody would call you dramatic or sensitive or weak or quote unquote too much. So you learn how to hold everything in. You learn how to swallow your feelings. You learn how to pretend you were okay even when you were falling apart. And that became your personality. In the black community, we're taught that we're supposed to be strong, with no emotions. You can't be depressed, basically, because if you're depressed, something's wrong with you. And I don't understand how you're depressed when you have food on your table, you are doing this, you have A's in school, you're this, you're that, and third. All of that is fine, but when you are depressed, when you are overwhelmed and depressed. I I really wish that a lot of black people in the black community would start taking mental health seriously. And I know this is not the episode for mental health because mental health will be coming later on down the road. The mental health episode will come later down the road. But that ties into this right here. When we black people say you can't show emotion, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't say that you're overwhelmed, you can't say that you're this, you can't say that you're that. It's like, what's the point of us having anything? What's the point of us having feelings and emotions that we can't show them? Because we'll get labeled as soft or weak or we're too much. And that's really sad because you're going to sit there. That is like saying, what's the word I want to say? The analogy is when you have children, you're showing children that you can't do anything. You cannot show no emotions or nothing. You can't say, oh, I'm tired or I feel weak. Because that's wrong, according to y'all. According to some people in the black community, that's wrong to say that you're weak or you're tired or anything. Because sometimes when a child says that they're tired or something, the parent always say, "What you gotta be tired for?" And it's like, okay, you get tired too now. Like I could say like the parent joking with the child and everything, like what you tired for? You were just playing. I can understand like if that's how they do in their own household because I don't really care what goes on in anybody else's household because I don't want anybody talking about my household. But anyway, that's what I'm saying though. When your child says that they're tired, and you're like, "Huh? Why are you tired?" It's like, okay. Like sometimes kids can get tired. Like kids are gone from early in the morning to sometimes 3 o'clock, sometimes 4 o'clock. If they ride the bus, they gone from 6 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon because they got to go to school. And then don't let the child be the first one to get picked up on the bus. They're on a long bus ride. I should know. Like they're on a long bus ride. So from the time that they get picked up to the time that they get dropped off at the school, that's a long ride. And then they at school from 7:30, 7:35. They're they're there from 7:35 to 2:45, 3 o'clock. They're on the bus from 3:15, 3:10 till the time they get dropped off. And like I just said, they're probably the first ones home. That means they'll be the last one off. So that's more unlikely around about 3:50, 3:56, or whatever time, or 4 o'clock, according to how many kids you have on the bus, how many stops you have. And that's according to how many kids rode that day, rode that afternoon. But that's how it is in the black community. It's like, you can't say that you're tired or you're weak or anything, because it's like, to be honest, it's like a cuss word saying, basically. You're saying you're tired or you're weak. It's like, oh no, why? You can't be tired. You can't be weak. No. Being the quote unquote strong one sounds noble until you realize it's killing you. You don't rest. You don't break. You don't ask for support. You don't let people show up for you. You become the person everyone leans on, but you have nobody to lean on but yourself. And the truth is, strength without softness isn't strength, it's survival mode. And survival mode is not a personality trait, it's a trauma response. Softness isn't crying all day, it's not falling apart, it's not being fragile. Softness is being honest, being present. Softness is letting yourself feel something without apologizing for it. Softness is saying, I'm tired, I'm hurt, I need help, I can't carry this alone. Softness is the courage. It really is. Softness is the courage to be real. And when I hear people say, you can't say that you're tired, you can't say that you're weak, at the end of the day, we're human. At the end of the day, we all have moments where we are tired, where we are weak, where we are overwhelmed, where we just can't do this anymore. Like, understand that. Some people are not built like you. Some people aren't built like you, where you can do whatever you want. You basically don't have to worry about anything. They're not built like you. But you think everyone is built like you, where they have to follow how you are, where you're not being tired or weak or anything. Like, come on now. I need you to realize that everyone is not like you. Everyone ain't like me. I'm not like you. You're not like me. They're not like you. They're not like me. Everyone is different. And I think a lot of people need to realize that, especially in the black community, everyone is not the same. Everyone's experiences aren't the same. When it comes to experiences with parents, everyone's experience is not the same. While some people may say that they got abused as a child, some people may say that they didn't. While some people may say, oh, well, I'm glad my mama and them disciplined me. Some people may say, I didn't like getting disciplined. While some people may say that when they got whoopings, it was discipline, because they knew they were wrong for doing what they did. Some people may say, no, you got abused, because they got abused. Everyone's different. Well, some people say they got disciplined, some people say they got abused. When people say that they grew up fine, they turned out all right, that doesn't have call for you. Oof, couldn't even get out what I wanted to say out. That doesn't call for you to sit there and say that they didn't grow up fine, that they're not fine, they're suppressing everything. Because one thing about it, your experience and their experience is different. That's the point I'm making. Everyone's experience is different. So when somebody tells you that they're tired and they're weak and all that, don't say that they be like, oh, how are you tired? How are you? No, hush up. Relearning softness is uncomfortable at first. It feels foreign. It feels risky. It feels like you're doing something wrong. But that's only because you were taught to fear it. Softness is where connection lives. Softness is where healing starts. It's where you finally get to be human. Not a machine, not a protector, not a performer, just human. And that's enough. Softness is not a crime. It's not a flaw. It's not a weakness. It's a return to yourself. You don't have to earn softness. You don't have to justify it. And you don't have to hide it. You just have to allow it.